Good morning. This is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts coming to you from Sweeto, Oregon. And today we are working on the 15th week of Margarete Miller's challenge. It's 2021 Collage Weekly Planner. I don't use a planner. I should, but I don't because I can't. I'd lose it. I'd have to have a planner to schedule time for my planner. And that just does not work for me. But anyway, I love this idea of using it as a place to collage. So today we're going to work on CW Planner 15. We need a repeating pattern found in nature. Living in Oregon, we have an abundance of fir trees. So I decided I would probably use this as my repeating pattern, as all the fir limbs. Something in watercolor. I didn't know what to do, so I just watercolored quickly this little piece out of one of those doodle books that you can color. I just cut that out and watercolored it in. So there's that. Something musical. Well, I brought along music sheets, and I brought along these little kind of washi stickers. So I brought those. And let's see. Oh, and a large music sheet just in case one doesn't fit. Then we need some washi tape. So I brought a few different ones here just to see what works. A calendar page. I have an extra 2021 calendar, so I brought an April calendar. And perhaps we can use this little piece here or something. What's today? April 11th. Yeah, it's a Sunday. So I brought along that, and then bonus is a doodle. So probably what I will do is doodle inside one of these. I don't know which one, but we'll see. Or I'll pull a doodle out of a book. I don't know. Okay, so let's get rid of that watercolor paper under there. And get our book where you can see it good. I'll move it out just slightly. There we go. And as you know, I like to collage down my page first, just to kind of get in the mode, so to say. And this is for week April 5th through 11th. Boy, I am behind, you guys. Well, I guess today is the 11th. 5 to 11, 2021. So I guess we're okay. My time is all off, I tell you. It's just about making me nuts. Okay, so I think we'll pull this and put it down here, and maybe we'll put this one over here. We'll see. Looks like let me tear this piece with my tearing ruler, if it'll tear. Not that one, please. No, thank you. Put it back. I did the Journal to Inspire project earlier, so I have a bit of a mess on my desk, and that's okay because I'm working, so that works for me. However, I also have a progressing item on my desk right now, which is, oh, there's a watercolor bird. Listen to the bird sing. I'm going to take that off. Might be able to use that somewhere else. And then, okay, so we're going to tear it down along this bottom too. I'm very excited about the journal I'm working on. It's the first time I've ever worked on a single signature journal. It's kind of cool that way. I really am enjoying it a lot. Not so many pages to fill, for one. I like that. And I don't know, it's just kind of fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I think, tear it right along that line. Before I do that, I want to pull these words out. There we go. Okay. Okay, might as well go ahead and tear it right there. And we're going to put that in there, but we do need to go from here to there. What a weird calendar. But we're going to maybe put some words in here and stuff like that, so it'll be all right. It'll work out fine. Fine, fine, fine. Oh, fine, fine, fine. It was a very fine day. It is a very fine day today. Sun is shining, sky is a beautiful blue. And a little breeze. It's kind of like a summer day, but cold. Like a winter day. It is chilly out there today. We really don't start getting warm until, middle of June. August is always warm here. We never get super hot weather. Well, we do. I mean, in August, sometimes July and August, we get it up in the 80s and 90s, and close to 100 sometimes. Not very often. So really, it's a pleasant place to live because we don't get super roasted in the summers and stuff. Okay, so we need to put something right there. You can't harm the earth without troubling the stars. Listen to the birds sing. I think that's the one I wanted. He's kind of a nature guy right there, isn't he? Okay, we're going to put him right there. Excuse me, I got to clear my throat. I'm using this heavier glue because it's because the pages are this calendar's a little bit thick, so I was just using that kind of glue just because it's a little heavier and thicker. Thought it might hold the pages better. Okay, so now let's just go ahead and glue that over there, just because. Isn't it splendid to think about? Makes interesting world. When you read it backwards and it doesn't have all its words, it doesn't make a lot of sense. When you read it after you've torn it, I mean. I'm so sorry, my throat is being naughty, isn't it? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm off. I'm over there. I don't know why I'm doing that. I apologize. Oh my goodness. So we're going to put this on there. And I will save this because I will use it. I like to use the music sheets on different things. Now this time I'm going to use the thinner glue because it's just a music sheet. And what else? Forget not that the earth delights to feel your bare feet, and the winds long to play with your hair. Going to put that right down here at the bottom. It's kind of a playful page, so I better go with a playful color. Not going to be a vintage page for me, not so much. Not that they didn't have pink back in the days of black and white film. Color still had its place, didn't it? Especially if you lived in a place where there were all kinds of Renaissance clothing and stuff. I imagine that people were pretty colorful and beautifully dressed, elegant. There we go. There's that. I don't know why it doesn't ask for that, but I just liked it. So, might as well use it. That will go in there, won't it? What I need is actually a big instrument to put on the page. That's what I need. That would be a great center point. Thinner glue. So, have people gotten their shots, and are you getting out more? We went out to eat at a place that had giant hamburgers. We got ours to go, and because it was quite crowded, we got ours to go and went to the park. It was a very cold day too, and they only had outdoor eating. And so we went to the park and sat in the car. But these hamburgers, I'm telling you, are this big. And it's called, oh, I can't remember the name. But you know the man that does, the guy that does, his name is Guy, isn't it? He does the Big Eats thing. I can't can't think what you call it now. I'm sorry. Anyway, he did a show there. So we went there and ate, and it was good. It was giant. I could only eat half of my burger. It was so huge. And I had bacon put on it. I could have went without the bacon. I may have told you guys this story before. But, oh my goodness. It was humongous. Aww. And why did you do that? Because it's stuck in the book? Yeah, stickers are old. You can always tell when they don't want to come out of the book. Not the book, when they don't want to come out of the off the sticker sheet. There we go. It can get wrinkled up, it's okay. So, like I said, in Oregon, we have a repetitive bunch of trees. I'm sure you must too, where you live, have some sort of a repetitive plant or tree. I should have put glue on this because it probably won't stay. So there we go. Just yank that one down there. And let's see. Now let's come over here and let's put in, sometimes in nature you'll see flowers growing along the road, and they'll just be all along the ditches and stuff. So I think I'm going to put this in here. And on this side we'll have flowers repeating themselves in a beautiful pattern of colors and dancing in the wind and what have you. I really couldn't think of what repeats itself in nature, you know. Do all the snakes crawl at one time? You know, we'll never see that because I don't like snakes. And I don't think snakes like me either. You know, that sounds crazy, but I'm sure that if they see me coming, they're like, hide under a rock, everybody. Here comes that screaming lady. Ah, snake. If I put it all the way up, I don't have to cut it off. Now, let's not forget, we need something here first before I I'll just put this down. It's there, let's use it. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And what else? You know, I have no focal point on either one. I need this. Okay. So let's put this right here in the center. We can kind of still see that that's a calendar underneath. Was that clear over here? Let me come over here. So this will be my something in watercolor. I don't know if I started my timer. I don't think I did. Uh-oh. That's not very good. Darn it. I hate it when I do that. And I think we need something right down there. Let's see. Let's tear this. Let's go this way. I am right-handed, so this will be easier. Let's just go right here to right there. We'll just glue it down. It's okay. Okay. Something in watercolor, something musical. These flowers on here, I'm sure, are watercolor. Something musical, a piece of washi tape. And we need a little bit of glue. Let's put that one there. Okay, there is that. So she always has a bonus, and the bonus on this one is the doodle. And I think most people go ahead and put the bonus in because it's kind of a challenge in a way to think, now what could I do with that bonus? I'm just going to go clear around this now because I can't seem to stop tearing the washi tape once I use it. Kind of like it. Okay. There we go. So now, something musical. Do, 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 do. Well, looks like we have quite a few little choices. Maybe we could make a page and just put the whole thing on there. Not like I need the musical instruments. Save the words. Whoops, don't cut the banjo. I think one of my sons has a banjo. All of our kids have instruments, I think. Well, I don't know about Sarah, but so what is she doing, you say? Well, I think I'm doing something. Something grand. I'm off down the rabbit hole again, my friends. I always wanted a harp. I had a piano, but I've told you the piano story, so we don't need to talk about that. Because I don't have what I feel is a good focal point on this side, I am just going to make the instruments my focal point. And the way they're going to become the focal point is they're going to get all dressed up and put on a show over here. And I guess if the bird gets covered up or this, that's okay. Do we want them on some sort of a color? Or do we want to see what's behind them? Here's some trees. No, nope, 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 no trees. No, I think we're just going to apply it to the page. I do. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Now, to get this, whoops. It's not going to want to come off there like that easy. Should have known. I am having trouble with my stickers today, huh? Okay. So, I'm going to put just a little bit of glue down here. And then if I need to, I can go around and glue the edges. Oh no! I tore the banjo. Mr. Banjo, why didn't you stick? You broke up your relationship. There we go. Well, it's on there very crooked, but it'll do. I'm kind of not having good ideas lately, I think. Okay. So we have that as our focal point over here. And perhaps we'll just throw this in for fun. Just to take up some room. And perhaps we'll put one over here in the corner. And I think we will continue on with this. And this one's coming off much, much nicer. And we will go right here. There we go. And what else? There is such a thing as fish in nature. Maybe they are repetitive because they swim in big schools. They always seem to know where they're going at certain times of the year, even though it's hard to find. Nope, no place for them. No place for the fish. Sorry, fish. You're out. Okay. A doodle. Oh my gosh. A doodle. A doodle. I know I have a doodle. Oh, it's in my head. I have a doodle in my head. I have a doodle in my head. I have a doodle in my noodle. I have a doodle in my head. I don't know what the doodle did. Don't know if it saw a squid. Have a doodle in my noodle. Have a doodle in my head. Okay, enough of that. Sometimes I have to sing to calm my head down. Okay, doodle. What are we gonna doodle? Well, we have some space to doodle, so let's do that. So what is something common that you used to doodle, like if you're in a meeting? I always drew the little Martian man. You know what those are, right? It's these guys that have a round head and a big nose and some eyes. And then his antennae are up here, like this, because a Martian, as you know, has antennas. And then he had arms that stuck out like this. And mine was always waving. And then he had legs that came down like this, and he had feet like this. But my guy always had shoestrings, because they are from Mars. He always had one tied backwards. And then they were happy. So that's how I drew my Martians. Did you draw Martians? What did you doodle? So a common doodle is an arrow. Yeah. And then another common doodle is an 8. And you're probably telling yourself, this meeting is going to go on forever and ever and ever and ever. And then pretty soon your 8 gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's taking up your whole paper. So another common doodle for a lot of us is just a heart. And what's another common one? And, oh, sometimes I would draw little stick people just for fun. And sometimes I would do musical notes, you know, this one. And I would play with it and see what I could do. And another common one for me was, of course, the scroll work. Like this. And leaves on a vine. That kind of thing. What am I doing? Going the wrong way on my leaf. So those kind of doodles. Of course, now doodling anymore is pretty serious stuff. You know, people really put their all into their doodle. So another common doodle for me was these little flowers like this, you know, where you just kind of doodle them around like this. And it always made me think of buttercups. Love those little buttercups. I do. This one's hiding behind this instrument. And this one is coming out of an instrument. So things like that. And then sometimes, you know, I would have to doodle around whatever's on my paper. You know, I'm still assuming we're in a meeting. So, you know, the instruments, if we were looking at instruments and in our meeting, mine would end up with flowers on them. Things like that. So, anyway, I think that's about it for me. I think I have everything on here. So I think that's about it. I think we have it. All right, so there is my wacky page. It is wacky. No doubt about it. All right. Well, thanks for joining me. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now. Oh, thank you for being here. Bye.